by M Media.
Long brother.
Longwood, subordinate of CUÐI.
Young Master Long, your presence in our humble establishment truly brings us honor. Haha, cut the crap. Just get my car serviced. This dump, every second I spend here, diminishes my status. Alright, I'll arrange it right away. Lin Chun, quickly service young Master Long's car.
I haven't finished my meal yet.
What's the meaning of this? You wanna eat, right? Come on. Lick it clean off the floor.
Don't bully people too much.
You little punk, you dare talk back? How brave of you. Believe it or not, I'll trash this place right now. You dare talk back to him? This is young Master Long. 10 lives wouldn't be enough to repay him. Get on your knees and apologize. Young Master Long, this guy has a screw loose. Be the bigger man. Forgive him. Now. Lick my food clean. Then kneel and kowtow to me. And I'll spare you. Otherwise, I'll have this dump of yours trashed. And you'll regret it.
Boss, they're clearly here to cause trouble.
Shut your mouth. Offending young Master Long is your own fault. Kneel down and lick it clean. Don't drag us into this.
I've worked for you for 3 years, and in your eyes I'm this worthless.
Lin Chun, you reap what you sow. Look who you've offended. Let me tell you, I can't protect you. You're on your own. A wise man knows when to yield. Whatever young Master Long says, you do, you bastard. Stop stalling and put on a show for me. So you won't lick it, huh? He won't lick it. You lick it. Master Long, please be magnanimous and spare us, simple commoners. You old geezer. Trying to play the sympathy card with me? Break his legs. Damn. You two mutts. Still dare to offend me. I'll see how tough this punk really is.
Father,
Ha ha ha.
who are you? Why are you hitting my dad?
Well. Your daughter, huh? I like her. I've changed my mind. If your daughter spends a month with me, I'll spare you. Otherwise, I'll break your legs right now.
Apologize.
What did you say? Did I hear you right? You want me to apologize? Believe it or not, I'll kill you. Ah. You scum, you dare hit me? Do you know who my big brother is?
No. And you don't need to.
You ignorant trash. Listen up. My big brother is the famous
The film was translated and
CUÐI,
narrated by
young
M
Master Chu of
Media.
Yanjing. Everyone from tycoons and generals to top-tier families wants to curry favor with him. You hit me today. If he finds out, he'll report it directly to the Yan King's palace. Then, you'll cry for help to heaven and earth, but no one will answer. You'll wish you were dead.
Forget CUÐI now. Even the Yan King himself would have to kneel before me.
You insolent wretch, how dare you disrespect the Yan King's palace? Such disregard for authority, utterly arrogant. Brothers, cut out this kid's tongue, gouge out his eyes, and teach him some manners.
Anyone who takes one step forward dies.
Big brother, who is this guy?
A lousy mechanic, trying to act tough and scare you. Get him. I'm not paying you for nothing. What are you good for? Resist again, and I'll kill him with one slash. Kneel now, and kowtow 3 times to me, and I'll spare you. Lin Chun, you beast, you killed me. Kneel down.
Don't get rough here. Otherwise, I'm getting serious.
Empty boasts. Go, trash the place.
I'm warning you one last time. Don't court death.
Ha ha ha, Lin Chun, you're going to get us killed. Well, even if I burn this place down, what can you do to me? What can you do? If you dare move a muscle?
Stubborn fool. Utterly incorrigible. You're practically begging for death. Since you're causing trouble without reason, insulting morality, ignoring warnings, and repeatedly provoking, then resorting to violence, I will break my vow today and enforce justice for the sake of righteousness.
Who are you? To be able to use the long-lost true dragon art, this is the forbidden technique of the Flame King's palace. Anyone who misuses it will be punished by the true dragon Flame King. With the ultimate penalty, you'll die a horrible death.
Who I am is not something you're worthy of knowing. Before I lose my temper, get as far away from here as possible.
Humph, how arrogant. Let me tell you, you're doomed. When I report this to the Flame King's palace and Grand Protector Elder Zhao Tianye, you'll be plunged into the 18 levels of hell.
You don't need to tell him.
Ha ha ha.
Ziqianye, I'll give you 3 minutes to appear before me. Otherwise, get out of the Flame King's palace.
Elder Zhao, someone here is using the forbidden technique. Quickly apprehend him.
The 3-year trial in the mortal realm is over. Your subordinate Zhao Tianye bearing the Flame King's decree.
Subordinate Zi Tianye brought the Yan Wang order.
Respectfully welcomes the Flame Emperor's return.
During these 3 years, I have experienced in the mortal realm the tyranny of the violent, the arrogance of the proud, the slowness of justice, corrupt officials insulting others and contemptuous commoners. It's time to return to the Flame King's palace and set things right again. Ziqianye, your subordinates are stubborn, deceitful, and abusing the name of the Flame King's palace to act tyrannically and do as they please, harming both heaven and earth. Your lack supervision is a crime. Do you admit your guilt?
This subordinate truly does not know. Long Wu, you provoked the Emperor and showed disrespect. That is a capital offense compounded.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I don't know, Your Majesty. Please spare my life.
You mean, if I weren't the Flame King, I'd be bullied at will? Ziqianye is your subordinate. I'll give you a chance. Deal with it yourself.
His Majesty is merciful. Someone. Long Wu, bullying the people, unrepentant. According to the rules, imprison him in the water dungeon for half a month. Punish him with thunder as a warning.
The matter I entrusted to you, how is it progressing?
I have followed your Majesty's orders to have one Sheng group enter Jiangkang. Your wife, Miss Chen Lingshan, has become the group's primary partner. Currently, the Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce has taken the initiative to approach
The
us
film was
and offered 30%
translated
of their shares
and
in exchange for the
narrated by
opportunity to
Media.
cooperate with Wan Sheng Group.
Today is Lingshan's birthday. In the name of the group, send a birthday gift.
Yes. I have already sent men to deliver 1 billion order to Miss Chen.
Not bad. With Chen's and Lingshan's current capabilities, consuming this 1 billion order is their absolute limit. What? Do you have a question?
Your Majesty, I have something I don't understand. Your Majesty is of noble status. You control the pinnacle of Yanjing, while the Chen family is merely at the bottom of the first-class families. 3 years ago, they weren't even considered a third-rate family. How could they be worthy of your Majesty's favor?
For the past 3 years, Lingshan and I have lived in harmony, supporting each other. Isn't that enough?
I'm sorry. I misspoke. Please punish me, Your Majesty.
3 years of silence. It's time to rebuild the glory of the Flame King's palace. Relay my command. Summon all the heroes of the world. In 7 days, at Cloud Top Heavenly Palace, hold the coronation ceremony. I want to announce to the world, the Flame King will return to the world.
Yes.
These past 3 years, thank you for your care. If you have any trouble, contact me anytime. Find a top pastry chef. I want to bake a cake myself, for Lingshan.
Oh my. These past 3 years, I've had a big Buddha squatting beside me. I was truly blind.
Kanglin Group Office.
Miss Shen, this is what you asked me to gather. All the information on Lin Chen. 3 years ago, Lin Chen married into the then insignificant Chen family. Since then, he has been working at the auto repair shop.
Strange, these past 3 years, the Chen family has undergone earth-shattering changes. From insignificance, they've leaped to become Jiangqing's new business elite. Interesting.
Miss Shen, you think the Chen family's rise is because of Lin Chen?
I've reviewed the Chen family's file. In the business world, they've always been bottom tier. If it weren't for Lin Chen, I'm afraid the Chen family would still be in the dumps.
Miss Shen, I apologize.
Lin Chen is somewhat intriguing. It's a pity he's burdened by the insignificant Chen family.
Miss Shen, according to the news, tonight is the Chen family daughter's birthday banquet, and Lin Chen has always been considered a disgrace by the Chen family. Tonight's banquet, should we attend?
What we searched high and low for has come to us effortlessly. Immediately bring the investment agreement for the Chen family and visit the Chen family.
Yes.
Chen Langhuan, second mix of the Chen family.
Young Master Su, you were just too brutal.
Su Zhenghao, the subordinate of the Emperor Lord, leader of Linshan.
You hurt her.
Don't worry. The 5 million in allowance I promised you won't be a penny short. If you can get your sister, Chen Lingshan, to come, I can give the Chen family a 1 billion order.
A 1 billion order? Was it that I didn't serve you well enough just now? Why do you insist on Chen Lingshan? That icy woman. She's also second-hand goods.
You don't understand. It's this kind of ice queen that makes one want to conquer her even more.
Everyone, today is my daughter's birthday banquet. It is also my daughter's celebration banquet. This time my daughter
Chen Tianjun, father of Lingshan.
was fortunate enough to receive the favor of the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce.
Chen Lingshan.
It's all thanks to everyone's usual support. I'll drink to you all first. Cheers. Mr. Chen, your daughter is so accomplished at such a young age to be recognized by the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce. Her future is limitless. She's sure to become a dragon among phoenixes. She'll lead the family to become the #1 family in Jiangcheng.
You're exaggerating. I'm still young and inexperienced. I still need everyone's guidance.
You flatter me. When my Chen family rises to the ranks of the top families, we certainly won't let
The
down
film was translated
everyone's support.
and narrated
Come on.
by M Media.
Wife, happy birthday.
Lin Chen, today's a great day for our Chen family. You're a good for nothing. You have the nerve to come here?
This is handmade by me. What are you doing?
Today's attendees are all prominent figures of wealth and status. You bring in such a shabby thing. Are you sincerely trying to humiliate us? Get out! Don't cause trouble here.
I cause trouble? Wife, this is your favorite cake.
The gifts here are nothing less than gold or jade. You bring such a cheap thing. Almost forgot. You and it are same price. Only a poor wretch like you would buy such a gift to try to win my sister's favor.
Fan Huing, mother of Lingshan.
Gifts aren't about price. It's the thought that counts.
You don't even know him? Chen family's living son-in-law. He's a car mechanic. What? He's the esteemed Chen family's son-in-law. He's actually a car mechanic. You've got to be kidding me. Lin Chen, today's my Chen family's joyous occasion. Who allowed you to attend this banquet?
Father, Lingshan is my wife. Today's her birthday. I came to celebrate with her. Is there a problem?
Someone like you, from head to toe, exudes the stench of poverty. Humph, you dare to come to such a high-class place? Aren't you afraid of offending the distinguished guests? A vermin like you doesn't deserve to stand here.
Mom, how can you say that? This raggedy gift probably cost him several days' salary. How about I pick it up for you?
Raggedy thing. I've already arranged for a grand gift. The Chen family can rely on this to ascend to the top tier of families.
Mother, did you hear that? Mother, did you hear? This good-for-nothing Lin can elevate our Chen family to the top tier? That's hilarious.
Just you. Sending gifts. Are you a delivery man? Or a courier? Why don't you take a look at yourself? From head to toe, can you even scrape together 10,000 yuan?
Enough, Lin Chen.
Wife? I didn't mean to cause trouble. I just wanted to surprise you.
Right, you came here on your own and ruined my birthday banquet. I certainly should be surprised.
It's clearly her.
You just had to completely disgrace the Chen family. Before you'll stop, is that it? Everyone says you're freeloading good for nothing. No ambition. For the past 3 years, I beg you focus on your career. Let me soar to great heights. I don't ask you to protect me. After all, with your abilities, you can't do anything. But now, you just had to embarrass me. Can't even manage the basics of freeloading.
Ling Shan. All these years you thought I was freeloading.
Isn't that true? With my sister's abilities and charm, she's bound to marry into a wealthy family. Otherwise, if it weren't for misery. Still saying you're not holding our family back?
Of course not. The Chen family's achievements these years are all because of me.
Father, mother, did you hear that? This loser said, our Chen family's current fame and fortune are all thanks to the work of a car mechanic. Wen Chen. Wouldn't it be better to be a quiet dog?
Shut up, Lin Chen. Are you trying to anger me to death? A perfectly good celebration, and you have to ruin it like this. Ling Shan, this is the trouble you caused. You deal with it.
Father, I didn't.
Don't call me father. I don't have a good-for-nothing son-in-law like you.
Enough, Lin Chen. I've always let you have your way. Do you have to make things so embarrassing?
In your eyes, am I that lowly? That unbearable?
Isn't that so? How embarrassing. Lin Chen, you don't actually think that after marrying my sister, you're suddenly high society, do you? Let me tell you, the gap between you two is a world of difference. Poverty is etched into your bones. Not convinced? You came to this banquet today, saying our Chen family relies on you. Did you actually start believing it yourself? You're not going to tell me that without you, the Chen family will be doomed?
That's exactly right.
How can you even say such a thing? Ling Shen, these past 3 years, how didn't I notice how thick your skin is?
Get out of here. Otherwise, I'll call security. Big news. That legendary heiress of the Yanjing Shen family is coming to Zhongcheng personally to invest in the Chen family.
Is this true? I heard it too. The Yanjing Shen family thinks very highly of
The
Miss
film
Ling
was
Shan.
translated
It
and
seems
narrated
Miss Ling
by
Shan's status
Media.
is about to skyrocket.
Not only recognized by the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce, also valued by the Shen family of Yanjing. There's ample affirmation. This time it seems the Chen family is truly about to become an international top-tier powerhouse, becoming a force to be reckoned with. Mr. Chen, congratulations. Good. Truly a double blessing. Ling Shen, you did well. You haven't let down my expectations of you.
Why aren't you speaking? Lin Chen, why don't you take this opportunity to brag, saying this Yanjing Shen family towards my sisters is all thanks to you.
A grandstanding, jumping clown. How dare he provoke the Shen family, a top-tier aristocratic family like the Shen family, this good for nothing. How could he possibly know?
Everyone, I have a friend working as a senior executive at Wansheng Group. He once revealed to me, Wansheng Group highly values my sister's ability. The current proposed investment intention
To be valued by Wansheng Group. Hot hot.
It seems our Jiangkang is about to give birth to another new super family. Ling Shen, don't forget to give us a leg up then.
Lin Chen, now you know the gap between you and my sister, right? Just be your good-for-nothing live-in son-in-law. If you make my sister happy, our Chen family can still tolerate you.
Regarding the Yanjing Shen family matter, I truly don't know. But Wansheng Group's investment in the Chen family was indeed my order.
Your order? Who do you think you are? You can even order Wansheng Group around?
Wansheng Group. Why would they come to Zhongcheng to invest in an insignificant small family?
Lin Chen, stop making a mess. Put away your laughable self-respect. Even bragging has its limits. If that's the case, let's get a divorce.
Wife, what do you mean?
Your current actions disgust me. Arrogant and conceited. No respect for hierarchy. You truly disappoint me. Wait until the party is over. I will have someone draw up a divorce agreement. Let's get a divorce.
Ling Shan, our feelings these past 3 years, have you forgotten them all?
Our Chan family doesn't allow lowly things. Lin Chen, take this trash on the floor and get out.
Ling Shan, Are you sure you want a divorce?
Lin Chun, you've dragged my daughter down for 3 years. Isn't that enough? My daughter is destined to become a dragon among men. You, a poor boy, simply don't deserve her.
What I just said is all serious. These past 3 years, even if you could have, the slightest bit of improvement, I can endure it. But look at what you're doing.
These past 3 years, I've toiled tirelessly for the Chen family, kept my head down. Are you suggesting my investments in the Wansheng group were a mistake?
You refuse to repent and still argue. Do you know? Just looking at you now makes me sick. My mind is made up. From now on, the Chen family and you are through.
Good. I respect your decision. I hope you won't regret this later.
You leaving the Chun family? We, the Chun family, couldn't be happier. How could we possibly regret it?
Let me tell you, I'm a highly sought after, rising star in the business world, and the Chen family is about to become a top-tier family. And you're nothing but a lowly worker. Wake up. You and we are not from the same world. If it weren't for my sister, kind enough to marry you, no one would want a worthless piece of trash like you.
I'll take him.
The arrival of Miss Shen from the Yongjing Shen family.
CEO Shen, welcome. Apologies for not greeting you sooner. My deepest apologies.
I didn't expect the news to spread so quickly and for CEO Shen to arrive at the scene so soon. It seems the Yongjing Shen family places great importance on this investment in the Chen family.
Of course. Miss Ling Shan is a highly sought-after individual, esteemed and respected. Her influence undeniable. She is hailed by many as a prodigious talent. With a boundless future, even the Yongjing Shen family cannot afford to neglect her.
CEO Shen, your visit here is about the investment, correct? You're too kind. For such a small matter, it wasn't necessary for you to come personally.
I came to Jiangqing specifically to invest in the Chen family. However, my investment in the Chen family is entirely due to Mr. Lin Chen. I overheard everything you said. Since you've disrespected Mr. Lin Chen, the original investment plan is naturally cancelled.
CEO Shen, if we have done anything wrong, please let us know. We will certainly correct it, but there's no need to use his name to humiliate the Chen family.
I don't think you understand the situation. Using Mr. Lin Chen to humiliate the Chen family, you're not worthy. Everything I've said is simply
The film
stating
was
the facts.
translated
What do you mean?
and
Lin Shen
narrated
is
by
nothing but a
M
good for
Media.
nothing stray dog. Could it be? Or is it some supreme being you don't appreciate?
Impudent! How dare you disrespect Mr. Lin Chen? Are you tired of living? Someone. I, Shen Shihan, on behalf of the Yongjing Shen family, am willing to present the black card and the Hanjing courtyard to Mr. Lin Chen without any conditions in order to seek Mr. Lin Chen's representation of my Kanglin group as executive president.
What? The black obsidian gold card? This is only for the nation's wealthiest, worth tens of billions. A status symbol only top tycoons can possess.
And the Hanjing courtyard? That's Yanjing's one and only top-tier luxury residence. It's associated with top families and influential figures. Why give it to a good-for-nothing for no reason?
Lin Shen is nothing but a boastful waste. Why does he deserve these? CEO, I think there must be some misunderstanding. I know Lin Shen very well. Usually, he's lazy and indolent. He has no ambition. Calling him trash is an overstatement. There's no need for such courtesy. Someone as lowly as him, an ant-like person, how can he bear the responsibility of being the executive president of the entire Kanglin group?
So in your heart, I've always been this way.
I scoff. My sister has already been lenient enough. You're just a lousy mechanic. If it weren't for your connection with my sister, how could you be qualified to attend our high society banquet? Look at this poverty-stricken aura. Absolutely disgusting.
Are you blind? You don't recognize a treasure. No wonder. The Chen family for so many years has only lingered among second-rate families in Jiangqing because of you all.
What you said. Ling Shan is now favored by the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce and the Wansheng Group. As long as we reach an agreement with the Wansheng Group, reaching the top is only a matter of time. Given time, the Chen family will become a top clan.
Like the midday sun. Exactly. My sister is exceptionally capable, both beautiful and talented, and she has earned the recognition of the Wansheng Group. Soaring to great heights is just a matter of time. But CEO Shen, are you really going to publicly challenge our Chen family for this waste? Could it be You've lost your mind?
I think the one who lost their mind is the Chen family, but your Chen family. If you want revenge for this, you're welcome to try. I, Shen Shihan, will see it through to the end.
CEO Shen, such arrogant. Are you here to invest? Or to cause trouble? Let me tell you, even without the Yanjing Shen family's investment, we have the backing of Wansheng Group.
A small fry like Wanqing Group, making you this blindly arrogant. Furthermore, for Wanqing Group, they themselves barely qualify as a top-tier powerhouse, but your Chen family, in their eyes, are nothing but insignificant insects. What qualifications do you have to discuss cooperation with them? Stepping back, even if Wanqing Group fully supported your Chen family, wanting to join the ranks of top-tier families is a pipe dream. Dream on.
You. Lin Chun, at least we supported you for 3 years, like you. Is this how you repay us? You truly are an ungrateful wretch.
Exactly, Lin Chun. I'm asking why. You're so stubborn today. So it turns out, you have someone backing you up. You must have already been hooking up with her, scheming together. If not, why would she helping you for no reason and humiliate our family? Lin Chun, is what she said true? I didn't expect you to be like this. Ulterior motives, a traitor. I'm so disappointed in you.
Ling Shan. Just because of Ling Huan's one-sided story, you're going to deny everything. That's been done these past 3 years. What kind of person I am? Shouldn't you know best?
Still being stubborn? So vile and unbearable. Is admitting my own mistake really wrong? Difficult, is it?
You can't tell right from wrong. Then tell me, what did I do wrong? And what should I admit to?
Then our Chun family's current, precarious, difficult situation. Who caused it?
Enough. Such a small matter. Turning into this mess. How embarrassing. CEO Shen, I apologize for making you see this. If you just want to take Lin Chun away, then you could have just said so. He's nothing but an insignificant nobody. We won't stop you. But regarding the investment, CEO Shen, please reconsider carefully. After all, our Ling Shan is also favored by the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce and Wansheng Group. Highly rated. Reaching a cooperation for both of us would be the best outcome.
Dad, you don't have to beg her.
He's a sly old fox indeed. But since that's the case, about the investment,
The film
perhaps
was
there's still room
translated
to maneuver.
and narrated by M. Media.
Thank you, Miss Shen. Think it over. I'm right here. Thanks in advance.
Don't be so hasty. I just said there's still leeway. But how do we create this leeway? That's up to the group's newly appointed CEO, Mr. Lin Chen, to decide.
Miss Shen, you're letting the short-sighted, narrow-minded, low-life be the CEO.
Absolutely. What do you think, Mr. Lin Chen?
Lin Chun, after 3 years, how can you say that? It was our Chun family who showed you kindness, right? We stood by you for 3 years. It can be considered as our utmost loyalty and devotion to you. Now, it's time for you to repay the Chun family.
Exactly. You know how our Chun family has spent these past 3 years. How we've gotten by and had to support you this good for nothing. Eating the Chun family's food, drinking the Chun family's drinks, living in the Chun family's house. If it weren't for our Ling Shen, the kind, do you think the Chun family would have kept you around until today?
What did you just say? I relied on the Chen family for the past 3 years. That's utterly shameless. You're twisting the facts. For the past 3 years at the Chen families, all my expenses were earned through my own hard work. I haven't spent a single cent of the Chen family's money. Furthermore, I told, for 3 years, how could the Chen family be so prosperous today if it weren't for me?
Here we go again. Lin, you're so arrogant. Do you think we're idiots? You're just a little punk. Talking big. Fine. I'd like to hear how the Chen family wouldn't survive without you.
For the past 3 years, the Chen has every crisis, big or small. If it weren't for me saving the day, the Chen family would have been bankrupt and ruined by now.
Insolent. You good for nothing. Still spouting nonsense. Beat him up. Throw him out.
Father. All right, Lin Chen. This time it was your fault to begin with. Now's a chance to make up. Stop being stubborn. As long as you can secure funding for our Chen family. From now on, you and our Chen family will be even with no further ties. Compensate.
So you also think that for the past 3 years, I've been indebted to the Chen family?
Right, a good-for-nothing like you. You useless bum. If it weren't for our Chen family, supported you, how could you even stand here? For the past 3 years, you've been utterly worthless to the Shen family. The Chen family has supported you for 3 years. Don't you have even a shred of...
Though you all believe The Chen family's current success has nothing to do with me. It's me who owes the Chen family. Fine, when Shun Group's 1 billion investment, along with my gifts to the Chen family, all the glory, I will take back. From now on, the Chen family and I will have nothing to do with each other anymore. Our ties are severed.
It's truly regrettable that your Chen family is destined to perish in Jiangqing. However, you blind fools have offended a true dragon. A dragon has its reverse scales. Touch them and you die. Your Chen family's reign should end now.
You.
Ungrateful. Backstabbing white-eyed wolves. What sins has the Chan family committed to attract such a jinx?
I knew this waste of space was trouble from the start. We should have kicked him out and left him to fend for himself.
What's the point of saying this now? Today is Lin Chun's. This good-for-nothing's causing trouble. The Shen family's investment in us is probably hopeless now.
Father, don't worry. A mere Yanjing Shen family is inconsequential as long as Wan Shen Group's 1 billion order is still in our Chen family's hands. Our rise to the top, our glorious reputation at the peak, is only a matter of time.
Ling Wan, how can you be so sure that Wan Shen Group will definitely give us a 1 billion order?
Of course. I have a friend who's a senior executive at Wan Shen Group. He's the one who told me about this 1 billion order.
That's wonderful. Ling Wan, you need to quickly inquire about this 1 billion order and when exactly it will be finalized.
Mother, please calm down. Business negotiations take time. Tell you what, I'll book a restaurant and I'll invite that friend out. Sis, you go and talk to him then.
Okay, you must secure Wan Shen Group's 1 billion order. The future of our Chen family and Wan Shen's glory depends entirely on you.
Don't worry. As long as my sister steps in, a mere $1 billion order will be secured immediately. Lin Shen never expected you would disregard years of affection. Consider me blind. Just wait until I secure the Gisheng Group's
The
order
film was translated
and ascend to the
and
top-tier families,
narrated by
becoming the
M.
prodigy
Meaning.
everyone admires. I will make you pay a heavy.
3 years of mutual support and genuine affection. It was me who was mistaken after all. So be it. Since worldly matters are settled, I should also retreat from the mortal world and rebuild the Yan King Palace.
Mr. Lin Chen.
Miss Shen, thank you for your assistance just now.
Miss Shen Shihan, it's a pleasure to meet you. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Miss Shen, we haven't met before, have we?
You may not know me, but I know you, because you are my fiancé.
What? Fiance? Oh my god, that old geezer, my master, actually arranged a marriage for me without my knowledge. Miss Shen, in today's society, we advocate for freedom of marriage. If you're here to break off the engagement, I have no objections. Fortunately, my public identity is just a wastrel expelled from my family. Otherwise, if she doesn't break off the engagement, it would truly be disobeying my master's orders.
Who says I'm here to break off the engagement?
Oh,
What I said at the banquet earlier, although driven by protective feelings, was sincere. If you're willing, the position of CEO of Kanglin Group will always be reserved for you.
how? I thought.
Of course, I have great confidence in your abilities, and I do need your help. You don't have to rush to answer me. You can carefully consider what we discussed. I'll be staying in Jiangqing for 7 days. When you've made up your mind, you can come find me anytime. Of course, regardless of your decision, I will honor our engagement. Farewell.
CEO Shen, is this Lin Chun? Truly reliable?
He's the one chosen by grandfather. If even he isn't reliable, who can I rely on?
But
No buts. From now on, my second uncle won't miss any chance to suppress me. I need a strong and reliable ally. I must plan ahead.
CEO Shen, this car seems to be coming for us.
Chu Tianao, the eldest young master of the Chu family.
Chu Tianao, how could it be you?
Shihan, sooner or later you will be my woman Chu Tianao. Wouldn't it have been better to marry me sooner? Why struggle so stubbornly? Oh, or rather, do you think relying on that homeless dog who was kicked out of his family can turn the tables?
What do you mean, Chu Jian now? You investigated and followed me, you despicable shameless villain.
Follow you? I a dignified member of the Yanjing Chu family. The future heir would never do something like stalking. Who was it that sent you to marry me in the first place?
Second uncle.
For no reason at all. You run off to Jiangkang and invest in the small Chen family. Such unusual behavior. Do you really think I wouldn't notice? But what I truly didn't expect was that the person you're desperately clinging to and treating as your last resort is actually a useless car mechanic. Shen Shihan, I truly can't understand you. Is there something wrong with your head?
Chu Jian now. What are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? Don't you like to play games? I'll play with you. Oh, I suddenly remembered something. Now, of the 4 great families of Yanjing, besides your Shen family, the remaining 3 families have already joined forces, and they acknowledge me as their leader. They treat me as their honored guest. Think about it carefully. Shen Shihan, what do you have to fight me with? I'm really looking forward to it. Such a proud Miss Shen. Kneeling down on the bed, begging me humbly for forgiveness. What a sight that would be. That face. I'm really looking forward to it. Ha ha ha.
CEO Shen, it's bad. The 3 major corporations led by the Chu family are suddenly applying pressure. Projects within the corporation have been halted. The shortfall in working capital is up to billions. What are we going to do now?
They couldn't wait, could they? That old fox, my second uncle, is really impatient. It seems he's put in quite a bit of effort.
CEO Shen, what are we going to do now?
Chu Tianao underestimated Lin Chen, and he underestimated me too. I was able to, without relying on family influence, build from nothing and create the Kanglin Corporation, standing alongside the other 3 great families. In Yanjing, my financial standing is strong. Naturally, I'm not a pushover. I won't be so easily defeated.
Your Majesty, this is all the relevant information on the Yanjing Shen family and Miss Shen Shihan.
The Yanjing Shen family. They had a debt of gratitude to my master years ago. That's why this marriage contract was drawn up. In terms of both reason and emotion, I should honor it.
Yes, according to the investigation, Miss Shen Shihan hasn't relied on any family power, building her fortune from scratch, establishing the Kanglin Group. Her abilities and methods are truly remarkable. If your secret support back then was Miss Shen, then I believe that now, the 4 great families of Yanjing would likely hold Miss Shen in the highest regard.
Indeed. Compared to that, good-for-nothing Chen family, Shen Shihan's abilities are indeed 100 times stronger.
There's also the Chu family of Yanjing. Years ago, relying on their connection with former members of the Yan King Palace, they rapidly expanded and have now become the head of the 4 great families of Yanjing. And Chu Tianao, the heir of the Chu family, seems to have improper intentions towards Miss Shen. He colluded with the other 3 great families to pressure Miss Shen.
Unexpectedly, the Yan King Palace, dormant for so many years, is being used as a shield by this group of scum. Now they dare to lay their hands on my fiancé. They're courting death. Send out the order. Take back all the honors previously granted to the Chen family. Immediately cancel the 10 billion investment in the Chen family. Arrange a public bidding meeting in 3 days. Invite all the top powers in Wagwo to participate. At that time, I will release the news of the Yan King Palace's participation. I want to see how many of these scum dare to exploit the Yan King Palace's name to act so arrogantly.
One more thing, Gong Yanking, Zhongzhou Chamber President, learned of your presence in Jiangkang and has specially prepared a banquet at the Jiangding Grand Hotel with imperial arrangements, earnestly requesting to see the Emperor. Your Majesty, would you like to grace them with your presence?
Yes, then the matter of the bidding meeting can be entrusted to him. Let the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce host it. I'm sure those scum will become even more brazen.
This way, we can catch them all in one swoop. As expected of the Emperor, I'll go and make the arrangements right away.
Jiangding Grand Pavilion.
Mr. Gong.
Xian, Vice President.
What urgent matter could there be so late at night?
Gong Yanqing, President of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh wait. Let me do it. Hello. Mr. Zhao. Hey, it's Zhao Gong. Alright, rest assured, I'll definitely make the necessary arrangements. President Gong. Who was that on the phone? Quickly book the entire Jiangding Grand Hotel for me. I need to host a very important person. I have to entertain a VIP. Did I hear that right? Book the entire Jiangding Grand Hotel. Aside from receiving royalty, we've never had such a high-profile arrangement. Who could be so distinguished? It's worth your while. This, you needn't ask. Just accommodate this VIP. Our future will undoubtedly skyrocket. We'll leap into high society. On the contrary, if we fail to entertain him well, even if we had 200 heads, it wouldn't be enough.
Sis? This is the man I told you about. A senior executive at Wansheng Group, the future head of the Su family. Su Jinghao, young Master Su.
Hello, this chick is really hot. She looks so proper. But in bed.
Young Master Su, I'm so sorry about today. Originally, we were supposed to treat you. But now you're the one footing the bill. Afterwards, I'll transfer the money to you. Sis, this is Zhangcheng's most exclusive restaurant. Jiangding Grand Court. Usually you need to book a week in advance. Even then, hardly anyone gets a reservation. People who can dine here wouldn't care about this small amount of money.
It's alright, I'm quite familiar with the owner here. I come here often. It won't cost much.
As expected of young Master Su, even Jiangding Grand Court is within your reach. Unlike Lin Chen, that bastard? All talk and no action. Ling Huan, on such an important occasion today. Don't mention that name and spoil the mood. Why not? If it weren't for that good-for-nothing Lin Chen causing a scene at the birthday banquet, how could we have had our investment canceled by the Shen family from Yanjing? If someone like him continues to stay in our Chen family, he'll only cause trouble. He's all talk and no action. A total screw-up.
I've heard about this too. Miss Ling Shan chose poorly, marrying such a lowlife. She married such an ant. But thankfully, now Miss Ling Shan has completely gotten rid of that loser. It's worth celebrating.
Exactly, sis. Now, you're single again. Soon all the wealthy men in Zhangcheng will be yours to choose from. Through the Chen family's marriage alliances, the Chen family will definitely become a top-tier family again. As for Lin Chen, let him fend for himself. What's he doing here? Lin Chen, what are you little cutie, doing here?
Why can't I be here? What? Ordinary people can't eat here.
Jiangding Grand Court isn't a place for a country bumpkin like you to come to. It's all membership and reservations here. Without a net worth of tens of millions, you can't even get in the door.
How can you be so sure? I can't come.
A loser is a loser, a good-for-nothing kicked out by the Chen family. Live in son-in-law, trying to sneak into Jiangding Grand Manor. How laughable.
Who do you think you are? Who are you to interrupt?
This gentleman here is a core executive of Wansheng Group. Mr. Su, our Chen family's 1 billion order.
The film
Was decided by Mr.
translated
Su himself?
and narrated
Don't
by
be so
M. Media.
flamboyant. I don't want this matter to be known by too many people. I prefer to keep a low profile.
Are you certain that Wansheng Group's 1 billion investment? Was it truly facilitated by you?
Wansheng Group's 1 billion investment wasn't handled by me. Could it be you, a mere mechanic who secured it?
Funny enough, Wansheng Group's 1 billion investment was indeed orchestrated by me. As long as I'm willing, one phone call to Wansheng Group is all it takes for a casual 1 billion investment.
How intriguing. Wansheng Group's 1 billion order? Could it be dictated by a lowly mechanic like you, making decisions?
Lin Chen, I know you want to protect your pathetic self-esteem, but an ant will always be an ant. Some things, someone of your class, simply cannot comprehend. Stop embarrassing yourself. Don't show your face again.
Enough, Lin Chen. I don't know how. You obtained my itinerary, but please stop following me. I'm very busy now, and don't have time for your nonsense. If this happens again, I won't be so nice.
In your eyes, everything I do is nonsense. Now someone like you, only focused on the pursuit of money, sees someone like me as a burden, don't you?
Aren't you a burden? You ruined my birthday party, causing the Chen family to lose the Shen family's investment, and now you're interfering with my negotiations with Mr. Su. Lin Chen, what have I done to you to deserve this treatment?
Do you think the Yanjing Shen family withdrawing their investment and Wansheng Group canceling the 1 billion order are all my fault?
Isn't it? If it weren't for you publicly embarrassing yourself at the birthday party and leaving a bad impression on the Yanjing Shen family, why would they refuse to invest in Lin Chen? No matter how much he boasts, nothing can hide your lowly status. You really think you're someone, don't you? Wansheng Group's 1 billion order. What does it have to do with scum like you?
I'm a nobody. Wait until you know my true identity. I hope you won't regret it.
Don't tell me. What else do you have? The high and mighty second.
My identity, does it even need your consideration? Since you're willing, believe what he says. Was already a mistake. But if there's a problem with the order later, just don't think I stirred things up.
Lin Chen, stop pretending. Mr. Su is a senior executive at Wanshu Group. His word is bond. If even he can't decide on something, then only Wansheng Group's CEO, Xiao Tianye, can make the decision. These big shots, an ant like you can't compare.
Wansheng Group's senior management. Like he's even worthy.
Lin, do you even know what you're saying?
Wansheng Group's top brass. I've met them all, but I've never heard of such a person.
Look who's getting all puffed up. your status, your position. You're worthy of knowing. Shen Group's executives?
Chen Group is a world-leading conglomerate. Lin Chen, are you making this up as you go? In all of China, no one dares to point fingers at Chen Group. Just you dare to say such things? Don't worry. The internal affairs of the group aren't something a commoner like you can touch. What you find online about Chen Group are just frontmen, the real top brass. Their information is top secret, and I am one of them. Even Chen Group's CEO, Xiao Tianye, has to show me respect.
Why would he be respectful to you?
My Zhu family's power is beyond your comprehension. Half of Cheng's assets come from me. Don't tell me the CEO wouldn't respect a major shareholder, wouldn't be respectful?
Mr. Su, you're so amazing. You kept this from me?
Hey, I've always been low-key. These small achievements, there's no need to brag about them. My role in Chen Group, deciding on the billion-dollar deal, I've never bragged about it.
Lin Chen, did you hear that? $1 billion deal. For Miar Su. It's just a small matter. Mr. Su is so rich, and he knows how to be low-key, unlike a loser like you. You're just a mechanic. Still spouting that bully, a liar?
The lies from his mouth. In your eyes, they're all true. But what I'm saying is the truth. But it's become a lie instead. Good. Then let him this. Call the conglomerate and ask. He originally planned to give the Chen family a 1 billion order. Now, has it been cancelled?
Lin Chen, do you know what you're saying? What do you mean by that? Are you questioning Mr. Zhu's identity? Lin Chen, you useless piece of, you really won't give up until you hit rock bottom. Mr. Su, since this waste of space still won't give up, then please make the call.
Certainly, I'd like to see what excuse you can come up with after this call. What other excuse can you fabricate? Mr. Zhang, sorry to bother you. The conglomerate is preparing to give Jiangkang
a 1 billion investment order to the Chen family.
The film was
Jiangkang's Chen
translated
family.
and
That order was cancelled a
narrated
long
by
time
M
ago.
Media.
The conglomerate has already blacklisted the Chen family. Permanently blacklisted. I heard they offended the higher-ups. Little Zhu, you mustn't get too close to the Chen family. You don't want to get burned.
How about it, Mr. Su? This 1 billion order from Shen Group. Is it for our Chen family? Tell him to his face. Make him give up completely.
Right? Just tell him exactly what you said on the phone. Just say it as it is.
I and other senior executives at Chen Group are very optimistic about the Chen family's future. This 1 billion order will definitely be given to the Chen family. It's just that the money will take a few days to arrive. Please be patient, you two.
How about it, Lin? Anything else to say?
Splendid. Truly splendid. If Shen Group really did as you wished, then it wouldn't be far from bankruptcy.
Enough, Lin Chen. How long are you going to be so arrogant? Do you have to offend powerful families? Will you only be satisfied when they blacklist you?
Lin Shan, can't you tell such a clumsy lie? Can't you see through it?
Yes. This lie is indeed childish, but that person isn't Mr. Su. It's you. Do you think this is funny? We're from different worlds, and we're already divorced. I'm begging you, please leave me alone, right? Mr. Zhu's status is so noble. This 1 billion order for Mr. Su is just peanuts. Why would he need to lie? Lin Chen, you think everyone is as pretentious as you? You're truly disgusting.
Alright, it doesn't matter. Since Lin Chen doesn't believe me, then let it be. I've seen plenty of people like this. It's getting late. We should discuss your next steps. I don't think it's necessary to waste time on such a lowly person. Waste of time.
Lin Chen, I'm warning you. Don't appear before me again. Otherwise, next time, I won't be so polite.
Chen Lingshan, I'm kindly reminding you that there's something fishy going on here. Not only are you ungrateful, but you're also blaming me. Fine, since you're willing to be deceived, I have nothing to say. I hope you won't regret it when you find out the truth.
What's with this public arguing? Don't you know how to handle this? Are you unaware that Jiangding Grand Court has important guests today? If we neglect them, we'll all be fired.
Oh, you're just in time. This person isn't a member of Jiangding Grand Court. He's trying to sneak in. Get him out of here.
Lin Chen, Mr. Su is a senior executive at Shen Group. In an instant, he brought 1 billion in orders to the Shen family, and you and we're from different worlds. Our relationship is over. I Chen Lingshen will never regret. The divorce, for us, it's the best choice.
Quickly inform Mr. Zhu that the VIP has arrived downstairs. Hey, esteemed guest, I apologize. This was an oversight on our part. I'll take care of it right away. I'm so sorry. Sir, our Jiangding Grand Court is a members-only establishment. Entry is not permitted without membership. We appreciate your cooperation. It's almost time. Let's get ready to go downstairs and welcome that important person. What's the status of that VIP? Why would you, the president of the Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce, personally welcome them? Ha ha ha. The Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce is nothing in the eyes of that VIP. No one in all of China dares to challenge him. What's so special about this person? Could it be Mr. Zhu from
Wansheng Group? Mr. Su, your esteemed guest has arrived. They're downstairs.
They've arrived. Let's go. Hurry downstairs and greet them.
Tell me to get lost. Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Please leave immediately.
So you're Lin Chen? You're still boasting at this point? Don't tell me you're going to say that you were invited here?
Right? You guessed it. I am indeed invited here today.
You actually guessed, right? You've got some nerve.
Excuse me, sir. Jiangding Grand Court is reserved tonight for a most esteemed guest. We're not open to the public. If you cannot present an invitation, then, with all due respect,
Young Master Su, I'm truly sorry. I didn't expect you to actually reserve the entire Jiangding Grand Court. Such extravagance. You really spared no expense. Reserving the whole Jiangding Grand Court, truly worthy of Young Master Su, across all of China. Only Young Master Su can manage such a feat.
Is there a mistake? I don't think I said I reserved the place.
You jest, sir. To host distinguished guests, it's only fitting that we reserve the entire venue to showcase the guest's esteemed status. If we let in some riffraff and disturbed our honored guest, that would be a grave oversight.
To be received as such. Grand treatment at Jiangding Grand Court. In all of Jiangcheng. Only Young Master Su. Lin Chen, did you hear that? Ding Grand Court is specifically reserved for Young Master Su tonight. What more do you have to say?
Are you so sure? That Jiangding Grand Court is reserved tonight because of him?
It's not for me. Don't tell me it's for a good-for-nothing like you, the waste kicked out of the house.
What a coincidence. You're absolutely right. Jiangding Grand Court is reserved tonight for me.
Lin Chen, you're quite the hard-headed fool, aren't you? The evidence is right in front of you, and you still dare to speak such nonsense. Lin Chen, you've truly disappointed me. How could I have been so blind? To not see what kind of person you truly are?
Don't make me lose all respect for you. Showing off for a woman is one thing, but you need to know your place. Blindly clinging to power will only expose your lowly status.
This is Jiangding Grand Court. It's the most prestigious restaurant in Zhongcheng. The guests it serves are all top tier. Those who enter here are few and far between. In such an esteemed establishment, how could they possibly reserve the entire place for a lowly car mechanic like you? Such preposterous claims. How dare you even say such a thing?
The truth is as it is. Why can't I say it?
Sir, please cooperate. If you continue to cause a disturbance, I will have to take further action. Please leave.
Please leave. Think it over. Who dares touch me? There will be consequences. You'll bear the consequences.
What are you waiting for? Get him. You fool, forcing my hand. Stop. Stop this instant. Anyone else who causes trouble, get out of Jiangding. Mr. Zhu, someone's causing a disturbance here. I failed you, sir. Don't worry, sir. I'll have this guy thrown out right now. You've got some nerve. How dare you touch him? Insolence. President Gong, why are you doing this? You useless incompetent fool. How dare you disrespect the valued guest of Jiangding Haoting? You have the nerve to ask why? Someone throw him out. If anyone dares blacklist you again, they'll be making an enemy of me, Zhu Shang. I'll make sure the entire industry blacklists you. Mr. Zhu, please let me explain. Mr. Zhu, please put in a good word for me.
Hello, Mr. Zhu, I'm Zhu Zhenghao. I think you've misunderstood. He didn't disrespect me.
A small fry like you is worthy of speaking to me. Someone, throw them all out.
Wait a minute, Mr. Zhu, why are you doing this?
Gong Yanking of the Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce. Zhu Shan of Zhongding Haoting. We greet Mr. Lin.
Rise and speak.
Yanking's preparations were inadequate. I failed to welcome you properly. Please punish me, Mr. Lin. Zhu Shan failed to manage his staff. They offended Mr. Lin. Please punish me, Mr. Lin.
What's going on here? Are you crazy? Why are you kneeling to a mechanic? He's just a lowly mechanic. What right does he have? Perhaps to have Zhongding Haoting reserved for him? It's Lin Chen. How is this possible?
Your hospitality is truly unheard of. As for punishment, let it go. It was unintentional. If I truly punish you, wouldn't that make me seem overreactive, bullying the weak?
Lin Chen, do you know who you're talking to? Apologize to President Gong now.
Apologize? I dare say if I apologized, they wouldn't be able to handle it.
No, Mr. Lin. You are so esteemed. For you to apologize to us would shorten our lives. Besides, we were in the wrong. Please, Mr. Lin, punish us. Yes, Mr. Lin, as a token of our apology, this is our Zhongding Haoting Yunwen Gold card. With this card, you are a valued guest of Zhongding Haoting, most distinguished guest. Please, Mr. Lin, accept this.
If that's the case, then I shall accept.
The film was
Of Mr. Lin, these
translated
two.
and narrated by M Media.
I told you. Don't regret this. There. Just to strangers. No connection whatsoever.
Excuse me, you three. Today our Jiangding Grand Court has distinguished guests. All unauthorized personnel are not permitted entry. Someone escort them out. If anyone dares to let them in, kill them on sight.
Oh, Mr. Zhu.
Su Shao, what's going on here? President Gong doesn't even recognize you? With such a distinguished status, he dares to throw you out.
You know, my identity, even within the group, is top secret. So it's normal that they didn't recognize me.
I see. That Gong Yanqing is truly blind, failing to recognize a true dragon. I'll go set things straight with him.
Hey, those who don't know aren't at fault. Besides, I'm usually quite low-key and easygoing. Naturally, I won't stoop to his level.
Repaying malice with kindness, as expected of young Master Su. Look at that smug Lin Chen. They must have mistaken him for the distinguished guest. That Lin Chen basking in young Master Zu's reflected glory, and he repays kindness with such ingratitude. But why would President Gong show such respect to Lin Chen? If it was a case of mistaken identity, it shouldn't be like this. I know. It must be because of that bitch from the Shen family. Otherwise, that lousy car mechanic Lin Chen, how could he possibly be qualified to enter this Zhongding Grand Court? No way. I'm going to expose his true colors.
Hey, there's no need to stoop to his level. Since it's still early, why don't we find another restaurant and discuss future collaborations?
Right, sis. If it weren't for Lin Chen ruining things, we'd already be at the table discussing the project. I'm so sorry, young Master Su. It's all Lin Chen's fault. He messed up our big deal. I apologize for Lin Chen.
Hey, Miss Chen, don't mention it. To facilitate a collaboration between the Wan Sheng group and the Chen family, that kind of scum, I won't take it to heart.
Lin Chen, I never thought you would be so heartless. Since you're so cold and unfeeling. Once I secure the Wan Sheng group's order and successfully climb to the top of society, by then you'll be nothing but an ant in my eyes. I hope you won't regret this. Let's go.
Mr. Lin, please. Your subordinate Gong Yanking. Greetings, Your Excellency.
Please be seated.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, this bidding conference, for the entire Jiangking business community, and even the entire Huaguo business world, holds immense significance. Yanking's status is humble. I dare not make a decision on my own. I wonder, Your Excellency, do you have any companies in mind beforehand? Just a word from you, and we two will go through fire and water, without hesitation.
I didn't want to interfere in the group's affairs. But since you've asked, then Kanglin Group is quite good.
CEO Shen of Kanglin Group started from nothing and was able to single-handedly create the Kanglin Group of today. Their abilities are truly exceptional. CEO Shen of Kanglin Group is the eldest daughter of the Shen family, eldest Miss Shen, one of Yanjing's for great families. Her demeanor is dignified and refined, whether it's character or ability. She is an excellent choice. What about the Chen family of Jiangkang, who were previously the preferred choice?
The Chen family of John Chen. Such a raggedy little household. They are not worthy.
Since Your Excellency has spoken, your subordinate will carry it out. Then we will designate Kanglin Group as the primary partner for this collaboration. Your Excellency, my Jiangding Houding is willing to offer 40%. Oh no, 50% of our shares, in exchange for the opportunity to be protected and supported by the Yanwang Palace.
The Yanwang Palace's protection is not something just anyone can obtain. However, since you are old acquaintances with President Kong, I can give you a chance. At the coronation ceremony 6 days from now, I will officially announce that the Yanwang Palace will return to the world. If you are interested in pledging your allegiance, then I will entrust you with the entire coronation ceremony. I'll give you full authority to handle it. If you do well, I wouldn't mind giving you an opportunity.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The Yanwang Palace only protects the virtuous.
The film was
Do good deeds.
translated and narrated by M.
And blessings will naturally follow.
Thank you for your guidance, Your Excellency. I will definitely follow your lead. Starting today, I will serve Your Excellency.
Young Master Su. Excuse me. I'm going to the restroom.
What's going on? Your sister can really hold her liquor. She's not drunk yet.
Oh, young Master Su, don't be so impatient. Pour this into her glass. In less than 3 minutes, the drug will take effect.
What is this good stuff?
A treasure for lovemaking. With this, tonight my sister will be yours. Win Chen, why are you causing trouble again? Let go immediately.
I'm here to cause a scene. Shouldn't you be the one answering that question? Your sister has doted on you since you were little. Do you want to harm her this much?
You're slandering me. I only want to help my sister. How could I possibly harm her?
Lin Chen, I advise you to let go quickly. Otherwise, I won't be polite.
Lin Chen, how noble is young Master Su? Get your filthy hands off me. Young Master Su, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Lin Chen, why did you attack young Master Su? If young Master Su gets hurt, 10 of your lives won't be enough to compensate.
Of course I did it because of you. Forget it. You won't believe anything I say. Why don't you ask your dear sister? What were they doing just now?
What could I have done? It's clearly this Lin guy. Seeing us getting along so well with young Master Su. Harbored jealousy. Warned young Master Su to stay away from you. He threatened young Master Su. Don't cooperate with our Chen family. Young Master Zu's heart is set on you. Seeing his threats were ineffective, he rushed up and attacked. Lin Chen, are you even human? How could you do such a thing?
Is everything I do wrong? Chen Lingshuan is clearly twisting the truth, conflating right and wrong. You'd rather believe her nonsense. Then trust me even once, is that it?
Talk nonsense. Did you not attack young Master Su? Isn't that a fact? You've truly disappointed me.
So no matter what I say, you won't believe me. You'll only believe what you want to believe.
Stop making excuses. We're already divorced. The Chen family has nothing to do with you anymore. Me will never have anything to do with you again. Some low-class people, no matter how much time passes, can't change their lowly nature. Even if they latch onto the Yanjing Shen family, they can't get rid of the stench on them.
Your Majesty, the Jiangking Chen family is so rebellious and disrespectful to you, it's truly despicable. With just one order from you, your subordinate will deal with them immediately.
No need. Even if I misjudged her in the past, she and I are even now. Don't mention it again.
With such morals, it's no wonder the Jiangking Chen family can't become a top-tier family. These past few years, although they've had the true dragon support, they are blind to their own fortune. Let them suffer the consequences.
How is the Kanglin group?
The Yanjing Chu family has united with several other families to boycott the Kanglin group. Although Miss Shen is exceptionally capable, she can barely hold on. In the long run, the Shen family will eventually be replaced.
I said I'd protect the Shen family. How dare you threaten her? You're messing with me. Let's go. Let's see which lowlifes dare to defy me.
Mr. Lin Chen, I didn't expect to see you again so soon. I'm so sorry to let you see me in such a sorry state.
Miss Shen, I apologize for the intrusion. Please forgive me.
Please sit down. Mr. Lin Chen, your presence here today must mean you're ready to be the CEO of my Kanglin group.
Miss Shen, the position of CEO isn't suitable for me. However,
The film was
since we have an
translated
engagement,
and narrated by
if you encounter any
Media.
difficulties, I will certainly help you.
Okay, then as you say.
This is
my Kanglin group's 50% share transfer agreement. As long as you sign this agreement, you will be Kanglin group's largest shareholder.
Miss Shen. Kanglin Group, this is the business empire you painstakingly built. Are you willing to just give it away so easily to a stranger you've only met twice? A stranger.
If you don't show enough sincerity, how can I ask for your help in the future? Ask for your help. Besides, you're my fiancé Shen Shihan. I believe the man I chose is a true dragon among men, a true leader, a man of exceptional talent.
Tell me, what do you want me to help you with?
Tomorrow night the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce will hold a bidding conference at Jiangdingxing Pavilion. The success or failure of this event will determine Kanglin Group's fate, very survival. So I'd like to invite Mr. Lin to accompany me representing Kanglin Group at this bidding conference.
Oh? Miss Shen is so confident that I can help you.
This is indeed a gamble. But right now, my Kanglin Group is being suppressed by the Chu family of Yanjing and the three great families. This bidding conference may be our only hope. I have to gamble, but don't worry. During this time, all risks and losses will be borne solely by me, Shen Shihan.
Miss Shen, I admire your courage. In that case, then I will gladly accept. Excuse me.
Emperor Gong Yanking of the Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce has sent news. Chu Tianao of the Chu family of Yanjing has requested a meeting with Mr. Gong. They're plotting to take down the Shen family.
President Gong. You're putting on quite an act. When did even I need to schedule an appointment to see you?
I've been rather busy with official matters lately. If I've offended you, I hope young Master Chu will forgive me. Young Master Chu, what brings you here today? What can I do for you?
Ugh. I know about tonight's bidding conference. One Shen Group has released 1 billion order. What I mean is, we split it 70-30. My Chu family takes 70%.
Ha ha ha. Young Master Chu, you're quite the comedian.
Comedian? Do you think I'm joking with you?
I'm sorry, young Master Chu. But how could I Gong Mu dare interfere in such a significant matter? The 1 billion order is entirely up to Wan Shen Group. I am but a lowly person. My words carry no weight.
It seems I overestimated you. I really don't know why Wan Shen Group would entrust the bidding conference to your Zhongzhou Chamber of Commerce. Okay, forget it. In that case, do me a small favor. You wouldn't refuse me even this small courtesy, would you?
Young Master Chu, tell me, As long as it's within my power, I will absolutely assist you with all my might.
It's simple. I want you to cancel Anglin Group's participation.
Our Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce can't afford to offend them.
So you think we the Chu family of Yanjing can be provoked? Let me tell you this. In this Huaguo, anything my Chu family sets its eyes on will eventually be ours. Whoever dares to interfere is making an enemy of the entire business world.
Young Master Chu, the Chu family's influence is immense, unmatched in the business world. I'm just curious. Why young Master Chu suddenly wants to target Kanglin Group?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't. Just give me a straight answer. Can you do this? Or not?
I'm sorry, young Master Chu. But for this bidding conference, the Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce only serves one Shen Group and only follows their orders.
Gong, what do you mean? Huh? You're disrespecting my Chu family, aren't
The
you?
film was
I'm simply following the
translated
rules.
and narrated
Please, young
by
Master Chu,
N.
don't make things difficult for me. If we really fight, hey, I'm afraid it will harm the harmony between our families.
Since you won't listen to reason, then don't blame me for being impolite. Let me tell you, at tonight's bidding conference, more than half of the attendees are my people. This 1 billion order, I'm taking it. As for your Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce, after tonight's bidding conference, if you offend us, there will be no need for you to exist anymore.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Behave yourself. Well done.
His Majesty the Emperor's praise is appreciated. According to the investigation, the Yanjing Chu family in recent years, using the reputation of His Highness the Flame King, have been acting tyrannically outside, amassing a fortune of hundreds of billions.
They dared to exploit His Highness the Flame King's name. I'd like to see, at tonight's bidding conference, how much scum can be dredged up.
Get lost. You gone yanking. How dare you defy me? Truly a lowly rat. You've got the guts of a bear and a leopard.
Young Master, it's not worth getting angry over such trash. Look. What's this?
The Jiankang Chen family.
Young Master, I've already investigated it thoroughly. This Chen family in Jiankang can barely be considered a first-tier family in the whole of China. They're insignificant. We only need to move a finger to crush.
Such small fry. I don't know how they were named a rising star in the business world.
Young Master, the important thing is that this Chen family is valued by the Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce.
Gong Yu President. Your personal motives are quite significant. Since you dare to defy me, let's teach them a lesson. Pass on my order. Against the Jiankang Chen family, implement economic sanctions, suppress them with all our might, let all the business people in China know the consequences of offending us.
Yes.
Ling Wan, is a 10 billion order that young Master Su promised us really ours?
Of course. Father, young Master Su is a senior executive of the Wanshan Group. His word is his bond. A promise is a promise. How could it be fake? I have an appointment with young Master Su today. Calculating the time. He should be arriving soon. You can ask him yourself then.
I'm very good. You're indeed my precious daughter.
Something's happened, Father. All our partners have unilaterally announced that they're terminating their contracts with the Chen family.
What did you say?
Just now, several partners called one after another, saying they want to terminate their contracts with the Chen family, leaving no room for negotiation. Our Chen family. This time we're finished.
How could this happen? Hello, Mr. Zong. It's me, old Chen now. This? Mr. Fang might be busy. I'll call again and ask Mr. Li. Hello, Mr. Li. It's me, old Chen. My daughter just said hi.
Old Chen, our cooperation ends here. Don't call me again.
This is... It's over. The Chen family this time. It's really over.
To quickly seize market share, we put all our assets into this. If the cooperation is really cancelled, then our Chen family, about to face utter ruin.
What can we do?
Father, don't worry. Don't forget, we have Su Xiao's 1 billion order.
Right? Exactly. As long as we can secure this 1 billion order, our Chen family can be revived. Then, I will make those ungrateful wretches pay the price.
Zhu Xiao's arrival.
Good. Our Chen family's salvation. We're saved.
Greetings, Uncle Chen. It's my first time visiting, so I brought a small gift. Please forgive any shortcomings.
Su Xiao, you graced us with your presence. It truly
The
honors
film
our
was
humble abode.
translated
Indeed,
and
Su Xiao.
narrated by M.
Your
Media.
presence here is an honor for the Chen family. Please have a seat.
You flatter me, Uncle and Aunt. Before you too, I am but a junior.
Su Xiao, you're not only dashing, but also so humble. Ha ha ha. If our Ling Shan could marry Su Xiao, oh, then I would be at ease.
Mother, what are you saying? Su Xiao, please excuse my mother. She's made you laugh.
It's all right.
Why don't we discuss the previously agreed upon 1 billion order?
Yes, precisely. I'm here today for this 1 billion order. The corporation has scheduled a bidding meeting. They've already made a decision, and it's difficult for me to intervene. So regarding the 1 billion order, we might have to wait a little longer. Is the Chen family facing difficulties?
If we can't raise sufficient funds within a week, the Chen family will likely face bankruptcy.
I see. 1 week should be enough. In a few days, the backing power of Wansheng Group, Emperor Yan Wangdian, will hold a coronation ceremony. I'll take Ling Shan with me. With Ling Shan's exceptional talent, she will surely gain the Emperor's favor. Then the 1 billion order will be in the bag.
Really, that's wonderful. The Chen family is finally saved.
To gain favor at Emperor Yan Wang's coronation ceremony would be a great honor for our family. It's a matter of immense pride.
Young Master Su, Ling Shan is eternally grateful.
Ling Shan, my heart belongs to you. This 1 billion order, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't offer it so readily. It's getting late. I won't disturb you all any longer. See you tomorrow, Ling Shan.
Ling Shan,
Su Xiao, see you tomorrow.
Wide? Are you nervous?
If you're not nervous, it's fake. After all, this business recruitment event is tied to Shang Elian's life and death.
Don't you worry. I think, tonight, there will definitely be a distinguished guest. Will drop from the sky. Will help your Shen family turn the corner.
Then let me borrow your luck. However, you're my man now. This outfit doesn't work. Someone, go and change Miss Shen's outfit. Such a distinguished status. Also needs to dress the part.
What's wrong?
Tonight powerful enemies surround us. There are more opponents than I imagined. The Shen family is in danger now. That person is the eldest young master of the Chu family in Yanjing, Chu Jianao. Beside him is the head of the Liu family in Yanjing, Yu Junshan, Jiang Yunchen, and Jiang Yunchen, the head of the Jiang family in Yanjing. The Jiang and Liu families are also listed as the 4 great families of Yanjing, but they are loyal supporters of the Chu family. They control countless business connections in China. Without their support, it's impossible to gain a foothold. Can Kanglen Group suffered a blow. It was all their joint effort. I'm afraid they have only one purpose tonight. That is to stop Kanglen Group from obtaining any possible resources. Completely destroy the Shen family. Over there are the heirs of the 4 great families of Modu, the 4 young masters of Modu. Their strength is also not to be underestimated. Modu's outstanding talents have all been recruited by them. If CUÐI now were the only competitor, Kanglen Group might still have room to maneuver. But if you add the Jiang and Liu families of Yanjing and the 4 great families of Modu, even I am afraid I can't do anything.
Don't worry. No matter who challenges you tonight, this order will belong to Kanglen.
You believe I have such great power?
They're here. Shihan. Yo! Isn't this the useless live-in son-in-law? You two standing together are truly a perfect match. Shihan, being pressured by the 3 great families doesn't feel good, does it? Kanglen Group is now riddled with holes, in imminent danger. As long as you're willing to apologize to me, I can let you off the hook. Otherwise, you and your Kanglen Group will be doomed.
Why should young Master Chu worry about such trivial matters? You should take care of yourself first. My Kanglen Group's affairs are none of young Master Chu's concern.
Don't tell me you're trying to win the order at today's bidding meeting. Haha. How presumptuous. Tonight's bidding meeting, with a total of 1 billion in orders, will all belong to my Yanjing Chu family. You and your Kanglen Group won't get a single cent. If you delude yourself into thinking you can snag a bargain and cling to life at today's bidding conference, I advise you to drop that notion immediately.
Shihan, why bother with this? We'll be family sooner or later. Just lower your head to young Master Chu, apologize and be done with it. Why make things so difficult for yourself? Exactly. Shihan, we all know you and your Kanglen Group have pinned all your hopes on tonight's bidding conference. Too bad. Young Master Chu is determined to win tonight. I suggest you apologize to him quickly and admit your mistake.
That's not necessarily true. The 4 young masters of Modu and many other influential figures are present. If a real competition arises, we might have the power to contend.
Humph. 4 young masters of Modu.
Young Master Chu, you called for us? Is there something you need?
How could this be?
Let me tell you the truth. These influential figures you rely on have already signed cooperation agreements with the Chu family. And those who refused us have been sanctioned by the 3 great families. They simply can't spare the resources to participate in the bidding conference. In other words, tonight's bidding conference is filled with my people. Shen Shihan, what will you use to fight me?
Shihan, you've played enough. Quickly apologize to young Master Chu. After all, we are both among the 4 great families of Yanjing. It wouldn't look good if we fought to the death, would it? Exactly. Besides, you and young Master Chu are engaged. Why bother?
Enough. Chu Jian now. I'll explain one last time. The engagement was decided by my second uncle. Privately, it has nothing to do with me. I, Shen Shihan, have one and only one fiancé. And that is Mr. Lin Chen.
You're rejecting me. For such a good-for-nothing? Shen Shihan, tonight I will show you the consequences of defying me.
Such arrogance. Anyone who didn't know better would think all of China was in Mr. Chu's hands.
Moreover, the bidding conference hasn't started yet. Who will win tonight is still unknown.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. Can't you understand, young Master Chu?
You want to fight my Chu family? On the grounds of your near-bankrupt Kanglen Group? Or on the grounds of this good-for-nothing live-in son-in-law who was kicked out? You people! Every single one of you is low-life trash. You don't even know your own place.
Ha ha ha.
That's right. Tonight, the Shen family will absolutely rise again. Just by me being here.
Ha ha ha.
You're absolutely right. This bidding conference tonight, a total of 1 billion in orders. The ultimate recipient is only one, and that's the Kanglen Group.
Where's this rabid dog barking at the sun coming from? Just you, a good-for-nothing live-in son-in-law, also qualified to challenge us?
Just stating the facts. Why can't it be said? Are you few feeling guilty?
So according to what you're saying, the 3 of our families joining forces means we'll return empty-handed. Then what's the point of this bidding conference?
Exactly. This bidding conference does have other purposes.
Shihan, I know you're doing this to spite me, but you can't find such a lowly good to provoke me, right? Reject wolf. You can't find such a worthless dog, right? And you recognize your own place. This kind of place isn't for trash like you. So get out of here now.
Yes. This is a bidding conference held by the Wansheng Group. Participants are all business tycoons worth over 5 billion. Business giants. We are worlds apart from you. This is the status brought by power and money. Like you had kicked out good-for-nothing live and son-in-law. What qualifications do you have to participate? Exactly. What's going on with security here? They actually let a kicked out good-for-nothing live and son-in-law. In here? Get out of here now.
I'm warning you one last time. Don't provoke me. Otherwise, you'll bear the consequences.
That's right. When this bidding conference was being planned, it was indeed mentioned to primarily establish a 5 billion net worth threshold, but the purpose wasn't to let you divide people into classes and discriminate against them.
Since you know the rules here, what are you waiting for? Get out now. Putting on airs, as if this bidding conference was organized by trash like you. How unlucky.
You're absolutely right. This bidding conference was indeed organized by me.
Haha, who doesn't know? This bidding conference was personally ordered by the Flame King Emperor John. Why don't you just say you're the Flame King Emperor John?
You're right. I'm the Flame King Emperor Jun.
Impudent,
The film
just
was
you a good-for-nothing
translated
abandoned
and
son-in-law. Dare
narrated
to
by
impersonate the
a
Emperor.
maniac.
I see you don't want to live anymore.
All right. I don't care what benefits Shihan gave you. To make you cause trouble, I'll give you one last chance. Before I lose my temper. Get out of here now. Otherwise, don't blame me for being unkind.
Then I'll give you one last answer. Get out. You're not worthy.
Someone throw him out.
How dare you lay a hand on the Flame King Emperor? Do you have a death wish?
Delusional, and you dare call yourself the Emperor? Break his legs first. Then throw him out. Do it.
Stop.
President Gong, you're just in time. Get this loser out of here now. He's causing a scene. Don't let this tarnish our reputations. Right?
Absolutely. President Gong, this bidding conference was entrusted to your Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce by the Wansheng Group. That's a sign of their trust. But if you let some loser live and son-in-law ruin the bidding conference and anger Wansheng Group, you won't be able to handle the consequences. Yeah, repairman managed to sneak in. Your Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce is a disgrace.
No, President Gong. Mr. Lin is my fiancé. He's here with me representing the Kanglin Group. He is certainly qualified to participate.
This waste of space was just spouting nonsense. He even impersonated the Emperor. What about that?
Impersonating the Emperor in public is an act of treason. What's the punishment for that? Surely President Gong, you know.
Since ancient times, there's been a social hierarchy. Impersonating the Emperor in public, 80 lashes and expulsion from Huaguo. Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce. Gong yanking bows before the Emperor.
What? You're the Emperor? Impossible. Absolutely impossible. He's an outcast. How could he be the Emperor?
President Gong, you say this kid is the Emperor. He is the Emperor. Proof. Mr. Lin's identity needs no proving to the likes of you. Ha ha ha. Bluff. If this kid were really the Emperor, would he tolerate our insults? Our humiliation and slander? He's clearly an imposter. Pulling rank he doesn't have. The Emperor is noble. A pauper like him? How could he be the Emperor? Hey insolent.
You're the insolent one. Oh? President Gong, you've got some nerve. No wonder when I invited you to collaborate, you kept refusing. You were already planning to pocket Wansheng Group's billion-dollar order. Weren't you? Right?
What? Pocket it? Young Master Chu, what do you mean?
Bites off more than he can chew. Right? But they are all China's top social elites. This Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce. How could it possibly be under our noses? Take away $1 billion order for no reason? That would be like an ant trying to shake a giant tree. So President Gong got clever. Found this good-for-nothing Lin Chen, wanting to try to pocket this order. Everyone don't be fooled by him. Otherwise, how could Lin Chen not produce evidence to prove his identity?
Since you want to confirm my identity so much. Okay. Then I'll satisfy you. Ziqianye. Within 5 minutes, get everyone present today. All the families colluding with the Chu family cleared out for me, and also remove the Yanjing Chu family from the 4 great families of Yanjing for me.
What is he saying? With one phone call, You want to remove my Chu family from the 4 great families of Yanjing?
Your tricks have been seen through by young Master Chu. Stop acting with your shoddy acting skills. You can only fool children.
Whether it's true or false, we'll find out within 5 minutes.
You're a tough one. You're still deceiving the world at this point. I see you're not going to shed tears until you see the coffin. Since you want to wait, then we'll wait with you. If nothing happens in 5 minutes, you know what the consequences will be. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? You really are a country bumpkin who hasn't seen the world. You think my Chu family is some insignificant small family? You think in 5 minutes you can shake the century-old foundation of my Chu family? How laughable. Even if the emperor came, if he wanted to suppress my Chu family, he would still need to put in some effort. Let alone a fake like you, if you're just trying to stall for 5 minutes. Then I advise you to tuck your tail between your legs and get out of here now. Otherwise, I'm afraid you won't see the sun tomorrow.
Impudent.
The truly impudent one is you. You think that because Wansheng Group handed this bidding meeting over to you to host, you can now throw your weight around? You think you've reached a deep cooperation with Wansheng Group, don't you? A mere president of the Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce. An ant-like existence. You dare to accuse me?
That's right, Gong. We only call you president out of respect for Wansheng Group. We call you President Gong out of respect for Wansheng Group. You don't really think your measly Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce is qualified to be mentioned in the same breath as our 4 great families of Yanjing, do you? Gong Yanking, what are you? You actually want to try to pocket Wansheng Group's billion-dollar order in front of us? Utterly presumptuous. Wait for the coronation ceremony in a few days. We await an audience with His Majesty. I will inform His Majesty of your despicable actions.
When His Majesty learns of this matter, he will surely punish you severely. Your Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce, though not exactly social elites, are at least a piece of meat. Haha, my Chu family will gladly accept.
I'm afraid your Chu family won't last until tomorrow. All family businesses have been shut down. How could this happen?
What are you yelling about? Yelling so loudly.
Young Master Chu, this is bad. Something big has happened. Just received news. Our Liu family's businesses have all been shut down. All funds have been frozen. We're nearly bankrupt. Young Master Chu, you must save our Liu family.
How is this possible?
In just a few minutes, everything has been cut in half.
What? What is going on?
Young Master Chu, all our Zhang family's funds have been frozen. Our Zhang and Liu families have been expelled from the 4 great families of Yanjing. Young Master Chu, you must save us. We have been loyal to you.
Impossible, don't panic yet. This is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. You're 2 distinguished families. Who in this world would dare to do this to you? Impossible. How is this possible? All of the Chu family's funds have been frozen. This is absolutely impossible.
Young Master Chu, who has such power to take action against our families.
Our Chu family is in dire straits now. Investigate. Investigate everything. Find out who the mastermind is.
Quickly investigate who could bankrupt our families or face our mutual destruction. Young Master Chu, we found it. Look, it's Zhao Tianye of the Wan Group. Zhao Tianye has publicly blacklisted our 3 families. The Wan Group represents Emperor Yan Wang. Could he really be the emperor?
Damn it, how could this be? The Wan Group suddenly suppressed our 3 families. Could it be that this good-for-nothing Lin Chen is really the emperor?
Young Master Chu, you just received a call. Your Chu family is really bankrupt. Oh, then my luck is really good. I really encountered a blind cat catching a dead mouse. It seems that today, there really is a godsend. Bless your Shen family.
Impossible. There must be some mistake. This is absolutely impossible. He must be lucky. Just happened to run into it. Everyone present. Don't worry, everyone knows that Lin Chen was just kicked out by the Jiankang Chen family. A useless unwanted live-in son-in-law. A lowly cur dares to impersonate the emperor.
Impudent Chu Tianao, you're still talking tough on your deathbed? Young Master Chu, how should we protect ourselves now?
Don't worry. Rest assured, there must be some mistake. I have Wansheng Group, Zhao Tianye's contact information. I'll contact him immediately. As long as we clear up the misunderstanding, the funds will be unfrozen, and everything can go back to normal.
While the situation is chaotic, let's leave this place of trouble first. If we wait for Chu Tian now to recover, we might not be able to leave.
Don't worry, this play has just begun.
Mr. Zhao, sorry to bother you. I am Chu Tianao of the Yanjing Chu family. I just heard rumors that you just put pressure on our three families. This matter.
It's true. So do you have a problem with that?
Why is that?
Chu Tianao, you've gone too far recently. Shouldn't you tell me this in person? Mr. Zhao of Wancheng Group has arrived.
Mr. Zhao,
Mr. Zhao, you must uphold justice for us. Our three families have always been law-abiding and have never done anything out of line.
The
But
film was
Wancheng Group
translated
suppressed
and
us for no
narrated
reason,
by
even
media.
causing our families to be ruined. Yes, Mr. Zhao, you must uphold justice for us. You three families know very well what you have done.
in my opinion, there must be a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding?
Yes, it must be a misunderstanding. Our three families have always acted in accordance with the rules and regulations, always following the rules. Only this, Zhangzhou Chamber of Commerce's Gong Yanking, he relying on his good relationship with Wancheng Group, being favored, is audacious enough. Audacious to dare to privately swallow this 1 billion order alone. To achieve his goal, he even found this little cutie Lin Chen to impersonate the emperor.
Impudent. Chu Tianao. Do you know who you are talking to?
Mr. Zhao, what are you doing?
Greetings, Your Majesty. I'm late. Please punish me, Your Majesty.
The dignified emperor is actually this little cutie?
You. Are you really the emperor?
Now, do you have anything else to say?
How could this be? He was clearly kicked out. The little bastard live-in son-in-law. How could he be the emperor? Yes, we humiliated him like that back then, committing a heinous crime. Now, it's all over.
Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. This little bastard. How could he be the emperor?
Audacious. Just now your ignorance was excusable, but now the emperor's identity is clear. You still dare disrespect him? Someone. Seize them. Your Majesty. Mercy. We were all forced by Chu Tianao. That scoundrel. Your Majesty. Spare our lives. We were all coerced by him. He controls the commercial lifelines of our for great families. We dared not disobey him.
They're abandoning me so quickly. Well, a falling wall gathers many pushers.
We have long suffered under the Chu family's tyranny. We implore your majesty to preside over this matter and severely punish the Chu family. Restore peace to the Huaguo Chamber of Commerce. Please, your majesty, spare us. Just forgive us this once.
So according to what you're saying, all of your actions were at the behest of Chu Tianao, is that right?
Yes, that's right. Chu Tianao forced us.
Liu Chuncheng, you betrayer.
Documents.
You dare lie before his majesty? You have some nerve.
This is the evidence of your transgressions. Every single one of you, instead of conducting business properly, chose to follow Chu Tianao and act with impunity. You even dare speak of TRዓM status. Your crimes are unforgivable.
Your majesty, I was momentarily confused. I know I was wrong. Your majesty, please spare me this once. I won't dare do it again.
Realizing your mistake now is too late. Hear my decree.
Yes.
Acted with impunity, committing every imaginable evil. They stopped at nothing. I hereby order the confiscation of all Chu family assets. Chu Tianao shall be escorted to the Huaguo Supreme Court for public execution at a later date.
Wait, I am the head of the Chu family. Anyone who dares touch me is making an enemy of the Chu family.
The Yanjing, Zhang family, and Liu family, as members of the four great families of Yanjing, acted with impunity, imposing exorbitant taxes and harming countless people. I hereby order the confiscation of all Zhang and Liu family assets. Furthermore, Liu Chunxing and Zhang Yanchen shall be escorted to the Huaguo Supreme Court for public execution at a later date.
Your majesty, spare me. I know I was wrong. Your majesty, have mercy.
As for the four young masters of Modu, considering the lesser severity of your offenses, I will issue a lighter sentence. You are given 3 days to liquidate your assets and transfer them to Kanglin Group. If you refuse, you will be executed without mercy.
Thank you, your majesty. Rest assured, your majesty, we will certainly obey.
This farce today, every single person present is implicated. As for you all, being manipulated, becoming someone's pawn. However, considering you haven't caused any major blunders, I will spare you this time. If there's a next time, I will not be lenient.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Alright, this bidding conference today, let's end it here. Have someone deliver this 1 billion order to Kanglin Group. Everyone present. Any objections?
By Your Majesty's decree, no objections.
How is it? The Shen family's crisis has been resolved. And also, Kanglin Group's crisis has also been resolved. I told you. Today. There's help from a benefactor.
Farewell, your majesty.
Shen Liang, Uncle Long Fumin.
Mr. Shen, we've found out. Miss Shihan found a live-in son-in-law kicked out of his Jiangkang home as a shield and took him to tonight's
The film was
One Shen Group's
translated
investment conference.
and narrated
Looks like
by
my dear
N
niece
Media.
is truly desperate. She actually found an outcast expelled from his home as a shield. Consorting with such inferior scum is a disgrace to our Shen family's reputation. Go. Send someone to find this outcast and bring him to me. Yes.
You. Are you really the emperor?
The one and only. Haven't you already seen it?
But if you are the emperor, then why were you taken by the Jiangqing Chen family?
It's a long story. Do you believe me?
You're my fiancé. If I don't believe you, who else can I believe?
In a few days is my coronation ceremony. After the coronation ceremony, I'll tell you everything. In detail.
Okay. It's a deal. See you at the coronation.
Miss Shen Liang arrived in Zhongcheng tonight. The reason is still unknown.
Second uncle. Why is he here? Find out his purpose. The Chu family of Yanjing has been ostracized. He alone can't cause much trouble.
Yes.
Excuse me. Our patriarch would like to invite you to the villa.
Okay. Lead the way.
Have a seat. 1945 Romani Conti. The finest of wines. This wine, you could work your whole life. Won't even get a taste. Your background information, I've already had someone thoroughly investigate it. You're nothing but a discarded son-in-law kicked out of your family. You don't think you're qualified to be with Miss Shen, one of the 4 great families of Yanjing, do you?
What does Mr. Shen want to say? Just say it directly.
Fine. Then I won't beat around the bush. You and Shen Shihan, one high in the palace, one low in the dust. The difference is so great, it's simply a world of difference. Shen Shihan's perfect match can only be Chu Tianao, the eldest young master of the Chu family. So I want you to leave my niece Shen Shihan.
Oh.
Young man, don't be disgruntled. The Chu family is the head of the 4 great families of Yanjing. Even the Zhang and Liu families follow the Chu family's lead. And you're nothing but a motorcycle mechanic kicked out of his family. What do you have to compare with Chu Tianao?
Since Mr. Shen has investigated me, you should also investigate the current situation of the Chu family. How do you know? I can't compare to him.
Do you think you're even worthy of comparison?
You just need to do a little research, and everything will become clear.
Just you want to compare yourself to Chu Tianao? You're worthy. You're nothing but a live-in son-in-law from an ordinary family in a small border town near Jiangkang. You naturally wouldn't understand how terrifying the power of the 4 great families of Yanjing truly is. In this world, there are many things a poor kid like you can't even imagine.
Live-in son-in-law or discarded son-in-law. As long as Miss Shen and I are in love, these are not problems.
If you truly care for Shen Shihan, you'll understand that Chu Tianao is her best match. A woman desired by the powerful isn't meant for someone poor like you. You're not worthy.
Whether I'm worthy or not, I won't mention for now. But is Chu Tianao really Xian's perfect match? Or did you and the Chu family reach an agreement in advance to profit from this? And the price is having Shihan marry Chu Tianao.
Nonsense. You dare threaten me?
You sacrificed Shihan to marry Chu Tianao. Those methods you used at Kanglin Group, weren't they just to seize control of Kanglin Group? You didn't hesitate to leak your own family secrets to gain the Chu family's cooperation. These things. Am I wrong?
You're right. There are many things. But even if you're right, what can you do? A discarded son-in-law. What can you change? Ha ha ha. It's bad, Mr. Shen. Terrible news.
I warned you.
Nonsense. What is this behavior? Who let you in? Mr. Shen, it's urgent. I wouldn't dare delay, sir. What could be so urgent now? Get out.
The film was translated and narrated
Since you're
by
already here,
Media.
Mr. Shen, why not listen to this so-called emergency? What is it exactly?
Speak. What happened? That's got you in such a rush? Mr. Shen, it's terrible. The Yanjing business world has changed. Of the 4 great families besides our Shen family, the other 3 have all collapsed. What? How could this be? What about the Chu family? What about Chu Tianao? The Chu family has been erased. The Chu family's eldest son, it seems, offended some big shot and has been imprisoned, awaiting execution. What are you saying? What kind of big shot could wipe out 3 Yanjing families overnight? Could it be the Emperor? Tonight, at the Wansheng Chamber of Commerce bidding conference, Miss Shihan successfully secured the 1 billion order from Wansheng. It said she also annexed several family businesses. Now Kanglan Group has surpassed the 4 great families, becoming the next business giant under the Wansheng Group. What? So, my Shen family is now at the top of China's wealthy elite? Well done. Did you hear everything we just said?
Of course.
Ugh. You should know that Shen Shihan sought you out only to deal with the Chu family, to deal with Chu Tianao. Now, the threat of Chu Tianao is gone, and Shen Shihan has become a phoenix among humans, admired by all. Do you think you're still qualified to stand beside her? Or rather, are you even worthy to stand beside her?
Compared to Mr. Shen, Shihan isn't heartless.
Good. You seem to have a good attitude. However, I know Shen Shihan best. Now that she's in power, sooner or later, she'll kick you to the curb. Then, you'll have nothing. However,
What?
However, if you're willing to listen to me, work for me, and help me seize control of Kanglan Group, I guarantee you wealth and prosperity. In the future, I'll ensure your future.
Oh. Mr. Shen, what's the plan?
In 3 days, at the Imperial Palace, for Emperor Yan, the coronation ceremony will be held. This Shen Shihan will naturally attend. All you need to do then is accompany her. As for the rest of the plan, I'll tell you when the time is right.
To Shihan. I am already a burden. How can you be so sure, Mr. Shen, that I can accompany Shihan to the coronation ceremony?
Ha ha ha. About that, you can rest assured, Shihan has just gained power and won't act against you so quickly. You just need to follow the plan. $100 million will be transferred immediately. That's an amount you could never earn in your lifetime. Enough for you to live in luxury for the rest of your life. $100 million, or being swept out like trash. It's your choice. Fine. Anyway, the coronation ceremony is still a few days away. You can take your time to think it over.
I didn't expect Shihan's second uncle to be this kind of person. For his own benefit, he doesn't even spare his own family. $100 million, and he wants me to betray her. After the coronation ceremony, you will know that $100 million, to me, is but a drop in the ocean.
Truly worthy of the Emperor's coronation ceremony. It's so luxurious.
What's the big deal? The Emperor is the one who single-handedly built the Wansheng Group. Back then, when enemies invaded our borders, it was the Emperor who defended the frontier. He killed foreign enemies and revived the nation's fortune. This coronation ceremony prepared for the Emperor couldn't be anything less than luxurious.
Mr. Su, the Emperor's coronation ceremony is being held in Zhangcheng. Is there any other reason for this?
Uncle Chen, your insight is truly sharp. The coronation ceremony being held in Jiangkang does indeed have another purpose. Next, the Wansheng Group headquarters will be established in Jiangkang.
What? The Wansheng Group headquarters will be in Zhangcheng?
That's right.
If Wansheng Group really establishes its headquarters in Zhangcheng, it will be once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all the prominent families in Zhangcheng.
That's right. If we can get the
film
support
was
of Wansheng Group,
translated and narrated
then our
by
Chen
M
family
Media.
will soar. It's strange. Business partner, these days, everyone canceled their collaborations with us. Oh, but these past few days, they've all come back. Lingshan, What's going on?
Father, do you even need to ask? It's obviously young Master Su, resolving our Chen family's troubles. Am I right? Young Master Su.
Yes, exactly. However, it's just a small matter. Nothing to mention.
We are truly indebted to young Master Su. With a simple gesture, he saved our Chen family from disaster.
Young Master Su, you're too humble. This might be a small matter for you, just a trifle, but for our Chen family, it's a significant event. Hurry and thank young Master Su.
Thank you, young Master Su, for your help. Lingshan is eternally grateful.
I've told you before. Between us, there's no need for thanks. Compared to this, you should be thinking about how to present yourself before the Emperor. You must know, earning the Emperor's favor is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for all the young talents in Jianggang.
Yes, if we can gain the Emperor's favor, then our Chen family will surely rise to prominence. Lingshan, you must perform well to win the Emperor's favor.
Father, don't worry. My sister is exceptional. She will definitely win the Emperor's favor.
Lin Chen, this useless live-in son-in-law, what are you doing here?
Lin Chen is good for nothing. What right do you have to attend the Emperor's coronation ceremony? Bala, bad luck.
At such an occasion, such a lowlife dares to show up. What a disgrace.
Lin Chen is now favored by Shen Shihan, the eldest daughter of the Yanjing Shen family. It's not surprising that he was able to attend the coronation ceremony. After all,
Ultimately, he's just a freeloading gigolo. How ridiculous.
I really don't know what Shen Shihan sees in this loser. She actually brought him here.
He's just a freeloader. And he's addicted to it. Humph, disgusting.
Indeed. Behavior like his is ultimately just opportunistic. After the coronation ceremony, our Chen family will gain the Emperor's recognition, and Shen Shihan will abandon him like worn-out shoes. Ultimately, he'll regret what he's done. It's a pity. By then it'll be too late for regrets. You, a mere mechanic, have the gall to mingle among you social elites, brought here to attend the Emperor's coronation ceremony. Aren't you ashamed?
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. All of Zhangsheng knows that useless Lin Chen was kicked out by our Chen family. And you treat him like a treasure, even bringing him to the Emperor's coronation. You're a disgrace to the Shen family.
Kicking out Mr. Lin Chen will be the Chen family's most regrettable decision. But I should thank you.
Think. What are you thanking us for?
You what? If it weren't for your blindness, let Lin Chen go. How can I get such a perfect husband?
You're married? Perfect? Miss Shen, your standards are far too low. That good for nothing, Lin Chen? Any man in Zhongcheng is 1,000 times better than him. If we're talking perfection, it has to be our young Master Su. Not only is he of noble birth, but he's also a senior executive at Wanxing Group. As for his looks, they are exceptionally handsome. Compared to that broken-down mechanic Lin Chen, it's like heaven and earth.
You're comparing me to him? You're insulting me.
Your perspective is limited. Seeing me is like a frog in a well, looking up at the moon. I don't blame you. After the coronation, you'll be surprised. A mayfly looks up and sees the blue sky.
What are you saying?
Lin, how dare you say such things? Shameless.
Exactly. Young Master Su is a senior executive at Wanxing Group. That's a position everyone admires. What are you? How can you compare to young Master Su?
You still believe he's a senior executive at Wansheng Group. Delusional.
You.
How dare you say that? If it weren't for that day, you causing a scene at the banquet, that 1 dillion water, our Chen family would have secured it long ago.
You're a genius. If it weren't for you, our Chen family and Wansheng Group would have a deep partnership by now.
You still think I'm the one holding you back. You're hopeless.
Isn't that right? For the past 3 years, I've been the one supporting the Chen family. Have you ever earned a single penny? I initially thought you would repent after realizing your mistakes. Now it seems divorcing you was the most correct decision I've ever made in my life.
Ling Shan, you did the right thing. A good for nothing like him simply doesn't deserve you.
I really don't know what sins our Chen family has committed to encounter such a jinx. Freeloading like this, not to mention the burden on our Chen family. He even messed up our 1 billion order. He's truly a despicable person.
If it weren't for me, your Chen family wouldn't even be qualified to be acknowledged by the Wansheng Group.
How long are you going to keep up this stubborn act?
Alright, Ling Shan, don't be angry. It's not worth it for this loser.
Exactly. Isn't it just a 1 billion order? Young Master Su is a senior executive of Wansheng Group and has a close relationship with the CEO. As long as young Master Su speaks up, a 1 billion order from Wansheng Group is easily within our grasp.
A few days ago, our Chen family was in crisis. And it was young Master Su who helped us resolve it. A mere 1 billion order is nothing to young Master Su. It's not a big deal.
Are you referring to the incident some time ago where the Chu family of Yanjing joined forces with 3 other families to eliminate their rivals? This matter was resolved by you.
What? So it was the Chu family of Yanjing who suppressed us. No wonder our Chen family was suppressed, without any power to fight back.
You were able to handle the Chu family, one of the 4 great families of Yanjing? Young Master Su, you're too amazing.
Oh, it was just a small effort.
Young Master Su, you are truly too modest. I didn't expect you to go so far as to become enemies with the Chu family of Yanjing, to help the Chen family. Ling Shan is eternally grateful.
Considering our relationship, there's no need for such formalities.
Young Master Su is truly a promising young man. Not only is he a senior executive of Wansheng Group, but even the Chu family of the 4 great families of Yanjing shows him respect. If our Ling Shan could marry young Master Su, oh my, then I would be relieved.
Mother, don't worry. I'll take care of Ling Shan. Even the Chu family of Yanjing won't be able to bully her. As for you, if you like spawning off women, then just focus on doing that. Don't always try to show off. Is useless. Miss Shen, I still want to give you a piece of advice. A man like him who sponges off women and still clings to his ex-wife, better to lose it sooner.
What kind of person is Mr. Lin? Your words don't count. You're not worthy, and you're not qualified to comment on Mr. Lin.
What are you saying? You can't distinguish good from bad. I'm just offering some friendly advice. If you remain stubborn, Empress, you will definitely regret it.
What's it to you?
You...
Forget it, Su Shao. Don't waste time with them. The coronation ceremony is about to begin.
After the coronation ceremony, I'll show you what's what. I'll make you understand what happens to those who offend me.
Lin Shen, you better watch yourself.
Welcome everyone to the Flame King Hall 4, the Flame King Emperor's coronation ceremony. I understand all of your intentions. I gong understand your intentions clearly. Here, I won't waste everyone's time. Please welcome the King Emperor. Nonsense. This is His Majesty the Emperor. He's so young. This person looks so familiar. Like, it seems to be that live-in son-in-law of the Jiangking Chen family.
Impossible. A mere live-in son-in-law. What qualifications does he have to attend His Celestial Majesty's coronation ceremony? This waste is truly stupid. At His Majesty's coronation ceremony causing trouble. Even in death. He wouldn't know.
Serves him right if he dies. If it weren't for this good for nothing, our Chen family wouldn't have lost $1 billion order from Wansheng Group.
Lin Chun is really finished this time. Who told him to offend the Emperor?
His Majesty is not an easy person to get along with. Back when the foreign enemies invaded, no one was spared. To offend the heavens like this, today is his death date.
Lin Shen, although you were arrogant before, you still had a bottom line. Now are you determined to seek death? This is His Majesty's coronation ceremony. It's not the Chen family. His Majesty will be arriving soon. You go up now. Besides wanting to cause trouble, what else could he be doing?
I want to go on stage.
Do you know? If you disrupt this nonsense, do something, your delusion of being the Flame Emperor, what will happen?
What will happen?
He is suicidal.
Then I really want to see
Translated
how this
and
flame,
narrated
how he's
by
going to kill me.
Media.
Lin Chen, for the sake of our 3 years of past affection, I'll give you one last piece of advice. If you're determined to die, then it has nothing to do with me.
That good for nothing Ling Shan wants to die. Why waste your time and energy on him? Come back at once.
Miss Chen, please excuse me.
Ling Shan, why do you care what that loser does? He wants to die. Then let him die.
Yes, That loser's death won't make any difference.
It's a good thing Ling Shan and that loser are already divorced. Otherwise, she'd be dragged down by him. If the Emperor gets angry, then there will be corpses everywhere.
You're courting death. Don't blame me.
Damn it. This useless waste. He's seeking his own death and ruining my opportunity.
Here we go, here we go. I want to see how this loser dies.
I'd say this loser is just too deep into character. He actually thinks he's the Flame King Emperor. He really doesn't know what's good for him.
Your subordinate Gong Yanking greets the Emperor.
What?
He really is the Emperor.
This loser is actually the Emperor. We're doomed.
What's going on? Lang San. He really is the Emperor?
I don't know.
If Lin Chen is the Emperor, then everything he said before must be true. The 10 billion order from Wansheng Group. What? He really is the Emperor. Zhao Tianye of Wansheng Group welcomes the return of the Flame King Emperor.
Rise. The Flame King Hall has been dormant for 3 years, leaving the entire Wagwo business world without a leader, allowing demons to run rampant. But from today onward, this will end. I will restore the Flame King Hall to its former glory.
So you really are the Emperor? Why didn't you say so earlier?
I told you from the beginning. Ling Shan. 3 years of shared hardship. Couldn't earn even a shred of your trust. A stranger. With such a clumsy, such a blatantly flawed lie. And you believed him so readily. You were so willing to believe him.
No.
If it weren't for me, how could the Chen family, a mere third-rate family, rise to the top in 3 years? If it weren't for me, how could the Chen family have gotten a 1 billion order from Wansheng Group? For the past 3 years, I've sacrificed so much for the Chen family. Because of a stranger, posing as a Wansheng Group executive, claiming to know me, a stranger. A few provocative words, and suddenly I'm the one who owes the Chen family. I am indebted to your Chen family.
Lin Chun, the Emperor is magnificent. We are a family, you know. Whatever it is, let's talk about it at home.
Family.
Yes, family. We're family. You're Ling Shan's husband. Naturally, you're also my good son-in-law.
When you were insulting me, did you ever consider that we are family? Fawning over superiors and bullying subordinates, flattering and fawning. When you were oppressing me, did you ever envision this situation?
This.
Hitting a brick wall before repenting.
Please listen to my explanation.
Chen Ling Shan, is there anything else that needs to be said? There's nothing left between us. From now on, I hope you won't bother me again. Su Shao, now. You still dare to claim you're a senior executive at Wansheng Group, and acquainted with me.
It's over. You provoked him repeatedly. Now it's really over.
Chen Lian. Remember the plan you mentioned to me before. Now. You still want to use such insidious tactics? To seize control of Kanglin Group. The authority.
No, no. I wouldn't dare. Yes, I was wrong.
I Lin Chen hereby declare. Anyone who dares to harm Miss Shen is disrespecting me, the Flame King Emperor. That is to make an enemy of the entire HUA nation. Miss Shen, for the rest of our lives, walk with me hand in hand.
I do.